P.S. Before the video starts, I was sick when I was recording this, so just, bear with it, please. Welcome back, my dear viewers, to Review Rant. Today, we are talking spoilers on the latest installment in the Transformers franchise, Transformers 1.
There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
The untold origin story of Optimus, Prime, and Megatron, better known as sworn enemies, but once were friends, bonded like brothers, who changed the fate of Cybertron forever. Well, that's pretty much the story for this movie. Now, if anyone knows me, personally, I was against this movie from day one. I felt it was an insult that they didn't even call Peter Cullen or Frank Welker. I also felt it was unnecessary to have an origin story about a young Optimus and Megatron. But that is neither here nor there. You came to see if this movie is worth a watch, either as a fan of the franchise, or just a casual moviegoer, or just some parent bringing your kid, even though they are too ungrateful or obnoxious to appreciate it. I have all the answers for this episode, so take a seat. Now, I'm about 50-50 with this movie. I actually kind of like it, in a way. Even if I only laughed once in this almost 2-hour runtime. But that's besides the point. I am not the demographic for this movie. But on my first-hand account, I can tell you that a lot of kids were laughing in my theater. You know, when they weren't messing with the recliners, or getting up out of their seats in front of the screen, or drinking out of a cup so loud that I couldn't hear the movie. But overall, it seems like people had fun, and so did I. Or at least after the first 45 minutes, because it's pretty uninteresting just expanding the world of Cybertron and showing the relationship between Orion Pax and D16. After that, the movie finds its footing, it becomes more enjoyable, and creates a conflict between the characters, which actually works pretty well. I like how you can actually feel the betrayal as D16 slowly becomes more hateful and angry. And I really like the visuals in this movie. It's aesthetically pleasing. And I'm surprised that I liked B as much as I did. However, this same cannot be said for Alita 1. Now, if you had any worries about it being canon to something, don't fear. It seems to be focused on creating its very own story, so the fans don't have to worry about any of the inconsistencies. It tells a good story, even if Transformers Prime did it best. Overall, if you're a fan of the franchise, or just a parent taking your kid to the newest family film, this movie has something for everybody. Now we have reached the negatives. Where to start? Oh, I know. Remember this?
Flashback.
And I'm surprised that I liked B as much as I did. However, this same cannot be said for Alita 1. Yeah, I think you know where I'm going with this. Even though we didn't have any humans in this movie being annoying, somehow they managed to do it anyway. And I'm not talking about the humans. No, I'm talking about Alita 1, which by far brought down the movie. One of her quotes is that she is better than Optimus in every way.
Not today.
Bye, bitch!
And no, that's not it. She is, of course, the leader of the mining bots, which wouldn't be a problem if she wasn't insufferable. And of course, at any chance she gets, she punches Orion or calls them names. She is super unlikable, being your average unstoppable female killing machine. And of course, you're going to have those people saying, it's because she's a woman. Brother, she's a robot. And second, RC was one of the coolest characters in Prime. So, there's no excuse. Now, moving from Alita to the other characters, I still haven't changed my mind on the voice actors. They still feel too young sounding.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
And it doesn't help that 3 out of the 4 main characters are Marvel actors. Like, you do know that there are 100 other actors, right? And I guess what I would have wanted to see, instead of an origin story no one really wanted, maybe we could have gotten a more in-depth look into the 12 primes. That was kind of hinted to and shown a little bit in the movie, but it definitely should have been more prevalent. And finally, not a negative, but I forgot to include in my positives, I like the reveal that Sentinel Prime was a villain, even if Dark of the Moon did it first. Well, those were just some of my thoughts. How about you tell me yours? This was probably my most mixed movie of the year, but with that, that is all of our time. Until next time, peace.
Just do it!